out-hustle them, out-muscle them. Let's go.
It's critical that our women's programs continue to build momentum and alumni support.
I've been here at Rochester for 10 years, and in the past 10 years, I've been able to see a tremendous amount of growth and support that's come for our program generally, but specifically for our women. I think that's something that comes with the support that comes from donations. I think we can continue to be ever better at that.
I've been fortunate to be coaching here at the University of Rochester for 17 years now. I love this university. I think that the academic experience that it provides for our student athletes is unparalleled. Just to see the different resources that are available for our student athletes, in no small part to what our donors have done over my time here.
Women's athletics is a burgeoning field. It's still growing to these days. For us to compete with the top women's teams in the country, we need these funds. The ability to compete at the highest level is awfully important for them to grow confidence, for them to feel great about what they're doing, and for them to have real-world success.
I absolutely love representing my school as an athlete. And one of the reasons I chose D3 and specifically Rochester is so that I could prioritize my academics while also competing at a very high level. And I've really been able to achieve that here as a neuroscience major.
I think that this experience has provided me with tools that are unique to the experience of being a student athlete, especially time management, becoming a leader, working closely with a group of 30 plus people. These are skills that are going to transfer into the job environment.
Being part of an athletic program, especially here at the University of Rochester, is more than just about the sport. It teaches them to be a leader among a group.
I'm a lifelong learner. I'm a Rochester graduate. I know my mission is to be ever better. We've been able to use past donations in terms of things like injury prevention. For any sport, preventing injuries is critical. And we've got our fitness science team that works with our student athletes, our athletic training staff. Now we're able to use biometric wearable technology to understand, okay, how does that training session that we just ran, how does that impact maybe their rest or their needs for recovery for the next session?
Donor giving has allowed our department to upgrade our facilities to the point where I would consider them to be very much like a D1 experience. I coached 10 years at the Division I level, and the locker room facilities that we have, the ability to train on 2 different surfaces for field hockey, has been instrumental to our success. We have sports psychology, we have strength and conditioning, and a lot of other things that the athletes are able to utilize while they're here on campus.
I think a lot of the research that has been done throughout history and in recent years is mostly based on men in sports. And I see that kind of shifting a lot now in terms of recovery and nutrition and rehabilitation after injury, as well as injury prevention.
Donations to our program have helped us to be able to build a really strong out-of-region playing schedule. It's also allowed us to build a great recruiting base through travel to events that are all over the country, in Canada, and so on. Being able to have the funds to travel with the team and to travel to recruit has been so important in building our program.
We had the experience last year of being able to take the team to Puerto Rico, and that's something that we've been working towards for many, many years. And it was the donor support that really helped us make this happen for the team. Because of that donor support, I know that that's an experience that they're going to treasure forever.
Our cost of operation has gone up at least 20% in the last year. So the struggle is right now where we're at is to meet the norm, we have to bring in more money. We have to balance that out.
We travel to a couple of big meets every year, which has been really important to elevate our performance, because a lot of these meets we're competing against D1, D2 teams. So that's been really amazing. And that would not have been possible without these extra funds. Also, every year we kind of have a set budget of whatever equipment we might need for the team, but inevitably every year we need something else that's kind of unforeseen. So that kind of also allows us to get additional equipment that we didn't really expect to have to get.
We've grown together, we've become much more competitive in the last couple of years. And all of that is due to the support we get from the university and the support from this fund. And it translates just to success on the field.
I think that a lot of attention now is being paid to overall wellness of the student athlete rather than just a win-loss record. And I'm very proud of the growth that we've had with women in sport to identify how we can support women while they're students and beyond.
Being a student athlete at Rochester is hugely challenging, but it's also very rewarding at the end of the day too. And all the highs and all the lows come together to kind of shape who you are as a person. And I think that's a huge thing for that next step in life.